We needed some kind of clever opening thing.
I'm not good at coming up with stuff on the spot.
Let's talk about that. No, wait, that's not ours.
Good mythical morning.
Don't sue us! I'm Sam.
I'm Brad.
And this is Nerd Ratio Food. Today we're going to be looking at these weird Kit Kats from overseas. And also we're throwing in this weird Nestle Areo candy. Try not to rattle it so much so it doesn't pick up on the mic. But just look at each one. This is some kind of berry ice cream flavored.
Like a sherbet or sorbet.
We're from Kentucky. Sherbet. And then this is cheesecake Kit Kats. And this is raspberry Kit Kats. Your call. What are we going with first?
Let's get the arrow out of the way because I think the Kit Kats are going to be the best. They're going to win the show.
They're in tiny packaging. We got these at Jungle Gyms, which is a store in Ohio, if you've not seen our other video introducing this idea. And it's famous around here. They sell all kinds of weird things like snake meat and
Alligator. If it's edible, they have it.
They did not have Mountain Dew Livewire, sadly.
Region specific.
Yeah. All right.
This appears, is this milk chocolate? It kind of looks like dark chocolate on the outside.
It smells good.
No, it smells amazing. All right, I'm going for that. Nope. I like the flavor. I don't like the Arrow stuff. This reminds me of the Hershey air bubble things.
It's the same concept. Which, if I understand correctly, that's because chocolate got more expensive. So aerating it just kind of stretched out the chocolate, and then they sold it as something new, right?
Yeah. I don't like that. If I'm going to bite into a chocolate, even if it's got a flavor on the inside, I want the flavor to have some weight to it. I don't want it to be air.
It is very soft and bubbly.
I do like it, though.
It's okay. I might share this. Anything that I think is too weird that I end up with on one of these little excursions I take to the church youth group, and teenagers will eat anything. Okay, I want to do cheesecake.
Yep. Is there a few in each? Yes.
Let's just do one bar.
One bar at a time.
Because we got to do the combined. You just got to do the raspberry cheesecake combo.
Yeah. White chocolate, the best.
I was so disappointed. Last night I went, for my birthday, I turned, according to my son, 42, which is not accurate. Also later he just said old, which is accurate. But anyways, I got older, went to the Cheesecake Factory, 2 favorite cheesecakes. That's the whole reason we went there. Pineapple upside down cheesecake, not there. White chocolate and blueberries, not there. You're mocking me. Let's eat this. Maybe now I'll get the cheesecake I wanted.
I'm sold. Call me diabetic. This is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah. We had, I did have a banana flavored cheesecake last night. And it was pretty good, but this is just straight up Kit Kat cheesecake flavor. And it's better than the $9 slice of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. Would you agree?
No, because nothing beats key lime cheesecake.
Well, okay, my flavor. Now, if it was pineapple upside down.
As far as cheesecake flavored things, like there's cheesecake flavored yogurts, there's cheesecake flavored ice creams.
There is.
This wins. This captures cheesecake in the essence. You get the nice crunch from the wafer. It imitates the crust very well. I like that.
The white chocolate just really melts, too. I mean, it's really creamy, just like you would...
I want to put this in the freezer for about 10 minutes and get it chilled, because that's how I do white chocolate Kit Kats, and make it a dessert.
I dig that idea. Well, it is a dessert anyways.
Well...
Granted, this is kind of what we're doing for dinner.
It could be a meal, yeah. For
filming a bunch of these all at once. And then for breakfast, we had Jack in the Box, so... Yeah, we're being real healthy.
Look at this. I don't like it. It looks skin color, and I can see the seeds from the raspberry in there.
For fellow Joe fans, this reminds me of the being just slightly too pink that famous caster, his casts are usually just a little more pink than real life.
Smells like Pepto-Bismol. Smells like cherry Pepto.
You're saying that like it's a bad thing, and I think that it's not.
I think it's going to taste like it. I think I'm not going to like it.
It's raspberry. Oh.
See? Just that random bitterness.
It tastes like overripe raspberries. Or, like, these aren't the like, you would get this if you're going through the raspberry things and eating, but this isn't the ones you want.
No, these are the ones that you put half in your mouth, you take a bite, and you spit it back out, and you move on to the next one. And if you're like me, you just put it back in the bin for someone else to find.
The heck? All right. That explains some things about my childhood. All right. No, did you realize we're brothers? I know we don't look anything alike. All right.
Not at all.
So we're going to try this together. Maybe the kind of bitterness.
Yeah, I think together with the sweetness of this and the bitterness of that, I think it'll complement each other very well. I hope it does.
It's better together, but I just think that's because the cheesecake ones are awesome.
It's better together, but the cheesecake still kind of overwhelms the raspberry. And you just get the bitter tartness from the raspberry at the end.
Yeah. I like the packaging to the cheesecake one better because it's got the little writings on it. And this is pink. This is all the ones that they had in the past. I've had some green tea, which if they had, he would have refused to try, but those were amazing. And I had some orange ones. I had a couple others. I was in Alaska at the time, and I ended up importing them as a birthday present. Kind of similar. This was my birthday feast. So if you had to rate them, we could do the Clueless Gamer Conan O'Brien rating system, where like if this is good and this is bad. You've seen those videos, right?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I'm sticking with my 1 to 5 that I did earlier. 1 to 5 is my go-to. I give the raspberry, we'll start with it. Alone by itself, I give it a 1. Cheesecake Factory, that's clearly what is on my mind. The Cheesecake Kit Kat, I give
He's just mad I didn't have you up to go, is what it is.
It's like the 5th time in a row.
Well, I couldn't help it that
Anyways.
my wife was not going to be home today. That was my actual birthday, and you were working.
That's fine. Cheesecake Kit Kat, 5. Together, I give it a solid 3. It's not great. It's not terrible. But the cheesecake definitely helps out the raspberry.
Yeah, I would go with 2 and then 5 and then together 3 as well. So I would go a little higher than you. But what about these aerated things?
Flavor alone, I'll say 4. As an overall package, once again, I don't like the aerated things, so I'm going to give it a 2 just out of personal bias.
3, so it kind of averages out for me. So yeah, I like trying weird food. I think you can be nerdy about food. Do you think that's a fair statement?
I 100% am a food nerd, so...
Because, I mean, with Nerd Russia, you know, I've done some food reviews, and in fact, I think the first thing that ever got up quick on the Google was, what was that Taco Bell item that I reviewed?
Was it the crunchy chicken wraps?
I don't know. It was some test market thing.
Yeah, he's lucky enough to be in a test market for a lot of Taco Bell things where I am not. So he eats them, and months later I say, hey, this is out. And he says, yes, I've already ate it. It's delicious.
Yes. Although there has been a few times when I've been able to say no, just don't. But generally, Taco Bell's a good thing. There have been a few doubts, but you know, whatever. I always want to do more reviews too, like KFC 11 in Louisville. You still haven't got to try that, and it was pretty awesome.
Not.
Oh man, it was really good.
I really want to go to Chicago and try the Taco Bell cantina that serves alcohol, but that's just me. Polar opposites.
I would do the cantina. I would go there.
Eat the food.
Eat the food.
I just want to try an alcoholic Baja Blast freeze.
I would understand that.
Plus, they have margaritas.
Isn't that essentially what a freeze is, kind of?
It is.
Just like the old, you never see, they're not doing them anymore. Like the Fruitista freezes were definitely very, with the strawberry on top.
Definitely daiquiri.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, well, guys, we're going to try something else weird next time. Maybe something so good, somebody thought their soul essentially was worth having one, right? All right.
Yeah.
Catch us next time.